Israel has long been threatening a military strike against Tehran's nuclear facilities, an attack that analysts say could come as early as January. But in this case, Israel shouldn't count on US support, according to renowned statesman Zbigniew Brzezinski, speaking at a conference co-hosted by the National Iranian-American Council.
I don't think there is any implicit obligation of the United States to follow, like, a stupid mule, whatever the Israelis do. If they decide to start a war, simply on the assumption that we'll automatically be drawn into it, I think it is the obligation of friendship to say, well, you're not going to be making national decisions for us.
Meanwhile, Jamal Abdi, Policy Director for the National Iranian-American Council, told us that even if the US doesn't want it, Washington may still find itself drawn into a war with Tehran.
Whether the U.S. blindly backs Israel or follows Bibi Netanyahu into a military conflict with Iran, I think that remains to be seen. But I would say that the sanctions policies that we've seen, the pressure policies, some of the lack of flexibility in being able to negotiate has been driven by the influence of hawkish pro-Israel lobbies in Congress and here in Washington, and that for the U.S. and frankly for Israel, that is not a policy that is beneficial to their interests. At the end of the day, we're faced with either a diplomatic resolution to this standoff, or we see the escalating pressure, the escalating antagonism that cannot survive indefinitely, that eventually is going to reach a tipping point, and whether it's deliberate or it's accidental, we're going to end up in a war.